Here's something surprising. The man you see in this stunning portrait was enslaved at the moment he sat for it. This is Juan de Pareja, painted in 1650 by Diego Velazquez, one of Spain's most celebrated artists. What makes this portrait truly extraordinary is not just its artistic mastery, but the story it tells. Take a moment to meet Juan's gaze. He stands before you in a gray-green doublet with a broad white collar, holding your attention with an air of calm confidence. There's a sense of dignity and intelligence that Velazquez captured with remarkable sensitivity. It's as if Juan is telling you that he is more than his circumstances, more than a servant, more than a subject. At the time of this painting, Pareja had spent 2 decades working in Velazquez's studio, performing the essential tasks of an assistant. Yet, here he is, painted not as a servant, but as an individual, a man of substance and agency. This was almost unheard of for a black sitter in 17th century European art. And just months after this portrait was completed, Velazquez took steps to free Pareja. Soon he became a successful painter himself, making his mark in the art world of his own accord. As you stand before this masterpiece, you don't just see a portrait, you encounter a profound narrative of transformation and resilience. The force of Pareja's gaze is palpable, reaching across centuries, inviting you to consider his story and its implications. What aspect of this fascinating tale would you like to explore further? What would you like to explore? Let's delve into the incredible journey of Juan de Pareja. Born around 1608 in southern Spain, Pareja was the son of an enslaved woman of African descent. For about 2 decades, he worked in the studio of Diego Velazquez, one of Spain's most renowned painters. Imagine the day-to-day tasks, grinding pigments, stretching canvases, attending to the needs of the workshop, that Pareja would have carried out. These were crucial roles that supported the thriving art world of 17th century Spain, yet they were often invisible. Now, picture this. In 1650, while in Rome, Velazquez painted Pareja's portrait. Just months after completing this remarkable work, Velazquez signed a document to free Pareja. It wasn't instantaneous freedom, as Pareja had to serve for 4 more years. But the transition began, and during those years, he functioned more like an apprentice than a servant. By 1654, Pareja was a free man. Once free, Pareja did something truly remarkable. He became a painter himself. He developed his own style, distinct from Velazquez, with influences from the Madrid school and Venetian colors. His works include around 14 known paintings today. One of his most ambitious pieces is the 11-foot wide The Calling of St. Matthew, which even includes a self-portrait. This was a powerful statement, placing himself within his own grand narrative as an artist. The story of Juan de Pareja might have faded into obscurity if it weren't for Arturo Schomburg, a Harlem Renaissance scholar who in the early 20th century sought to recover the histories of people of African descent in Europe. Schomburg traveled to Spain to see Pareja's work, helping to ensure that Pareja is remembered not only as a subject of a famous painting, but as an artist in his own right. It's quite a journey from enslavement to artistic mastery, isn't it? If you have any questions or want to explore another topic, feel free to ask. What would you like to explore?